Hey everybody, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and today I've got a brand new CGC unboxing. Now, this box right here contains, I think, several books from the signing I did with Frank Miller back at the Baltimore Comic-Con back in October, at the end of October. So, just so you know, everything was submitted there at the con, and so that was probably around October 28th, 29th. And then today is actually, well, I'm filming this on December 1st, but it actually came November 30th. So in 1 month, these books got into CGC through the facilitator, got graded, and they are back in my hands right now. And here's the box. And I think that, if I remember which facilitator did the Frank Miller signing, I think that's what these are. This is a pretty big box. This is a pretty heavy box. So the only other one I did was a Jim Lee signing, and I think I only did 2 books with Jim Lee. Actually, I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna find out. I could be completely wrong, but let's look in here. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got in here. Yep, it's definitely the Frank Miller books here. I actually saw one of the grades already, so I'm going to have to turn these over because they were face up as looking in the box. I gotta say, they were not protected very well on the top and the bottom, so let's hope there's no damage. Let's start from the bottom. I haven't seen any of them except for the very top one, but let's see what we've got here. All right, we're going to start with Elektra #1. And there you see Frank Miller's signature right there on the front. And let's see what we got. Woo-hoo! Yes, we got that 9/8 on there. And I'm going to tell you, I wasn't going to send this in. I think I might have 1 or 2 of these in here. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I can't remember the exact order. But I did this book mostly because I wanted to get it graded, and I wanted to take it down to Charlotte come next June when Heroes Con is going to have as their feature artist Bill Sienkiewicz. And I have got to get Bill Sienkiewicz on this book. That right there would be just awesome, but I wanted it as a CGC. I didn't want to get Frank Miller on there, go down to Charlotte, get Bill Sienkiewicz, and then have to send it in a CBCS. I wanted that CGC yellow label. Got that 9/8. This right here was a book I'd already graded my personal copies of Elektra #1, Elektra Assassin #1, and I'd got my 9/8s on that, and I didn't want to break those out just for the signing. So what I did was I did a quick order on eBay to a couple different sellers. These books are not expensive, and I think I ended up getting 2 different orders coming in, and out. In fact, I think this is probably the only book I've got in this order right here for Elektra #1. I ended up looking on the back, and I'll show you the back here. The back has got this gray border, and it really picks up defects easily, I found, and the other 2 both had a little bit of color rub. So I backed away from both of those. Like I said, I'm sure this is the only one in here, and I picked the right one. I got my 9/8. So what's going to happen now is down in Charlotte in June, I'm going to have to go to one of the facilitators or CGC or whoever, and I'm going to have them break this out, and we're going to have them give it to Bill Sienkiewicz at that signing there too. So super stoked about that. That is awesome. That is one way to begin this order. Yeah, that's just awesome. All right, #2 on the list. We've got Wolverine Limited Series #1. And this is the first print. And I think I've got 2 of these in here. I bought this book at Heroes Con back in June of this year. And I thought it looked really good. I didn't know if it would be a 9/8, but I thought it'd be pretty good. Let's see what we got. Yeah! We got a 9/6 on there, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Yeah, I'd love that 9/8, but I knew I worked really hard on this book and the next one, and I think I may have, I'm not sure what I paid for those, but 9.6 is going to, with the grading and with the signing and everything, I'll probably end up with, if I sold this, I'd probably end up with a break even, especially with the market down right now on this book. 9.6 has dropped, and it's probably a break even if I tried to sell it. Like I said, with the grading fee, with getting how much it costs to get Frank Miller to sign it, plus buying the book and everything. So yeah, can't complain too much about that. But look at that, got a newsstand, 9.6. That's just a beauty, isn't it? That is awesome. And I'll save that for the next time we have a Chris Claremont signing, because I want to get Chris Claremont on there as well. Woo, that is awesome. Now, like I said, I know I've got another one of those in here. Let me see if they're in order. And they are. And I don't know what the grade is here. Let's see how we did on the second one. One of these was a little bit better condition than the other, but I felt like I could got both of them in pretty good shape. Let's see what we did. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Oh my God. Oh my, yeah. Got my 9.8. I got a signed Frank Miller 9.8. Frank Miller, Wolverine #1. Holy snikes. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. Man, I tell you, when I do my cleaning and pressing, I make mistakes every now and then, but there are times, man, that is just freaking awesome. That is awesome. Well, if anybody wants that 9.6, I've got a 9.6 available for you, signed by Frank Miller, but because right now I've got a 9.8 in my PC. Oh my God. I don't know, like I said, I don't know which one was which in this. It's going to be interesting to go back and put these two side by side and really compare the two and see if I remember what the defect was that I remember being on one of these. But, woo, that is awesome. Wow. Wow. I mean, there's a PC book for you. I am trying to get a full 9.8 out of this Wolverine series right here. Man, I couldn't be happier right now. This is awesome. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this. This was why I bought this book down in Charlotte. I felt like it was in really good shape. I wish I knew what I paid for it at the time. I want to say one of them I paid $175 for, one I paid $125 for. That seems to ring a bell. And I can't tell you which one's which, but man, this one right here, even with the grading fee, with Frank Miller's signature, man, that right there is a PC book with some value to it. Adding value to your books, guys. That's what I did here. Woo, boy. Oh, man. What a way. That is just freaking awesome. That is awesome. All right, so technically I've got 3 of these in here, but this one is not the original. This is a facsimile. And I did the facsimile mostly because I felt like this one, I had several of these. I felt like if I got a really good grade on the original, I wanted to keep it for the PC. But if I got one on the facsimile, it actually would still add a lot of value to this. It wouldn't be as valuable as the original, but the facsimiles, I love my facsimiles, guys. And I felt like I could add a lot of value to this, and this would be a book that I could part with real easy and basically use this to help pay for some of this order. So let's see how we did on this one. Oh, really? We got a 9.6 on that? Now, see, that is disappointing. That is disappointing. But I tell you what, it looks really good. Yeah, I'm going to have to really look at that, because I felt like out of all the copies I had on this one, that I thought I picked the best one, and I felt like this was a pretty, I wouldn't say surefire, but a pretty straight up 9.8. All right, we've got 3 books left. Not sure what I've got in here. All right, Daredevil 232. This is part of that Born Again storyline. I think this is like the big issue out of all of them. And I know that I've got these signed by Dave Mazzarelli, but I didn't use that particular copy because Dave signed it on the inside cover, or inside front page on the splash page. These are newer issues. I felt like these were, this one, and I think the rest of them are Daredevils, to be honest. I think that all of these were in really good shape, and I felt like these are books that I pretty much put in the signing that I could hold on to the PC, but I wouldn't mind parting with if anybody was interested in it. So let's see how we did on Daredevil 232. Got a 9.6. Got a 9.6, I tell you. I'm spoiled, guys. You give me a 9.8 on a Wolverine #1, and I think everything should be a 9.8. So I really felt like these were all really top candidates, but it doesn't take much to knock it down to a 9.8. But I'm telling you, there's no spine tick in here. You wonder if maybe it was some rounding of a corner here on the spine, or maybe there was a little tear around the staples I'm looking at on the back. But still really good. 9.6. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's see which other Daredevils I've got in here. All right, this is the next one, 233. This is the last issue of that Born Again storyline. You got Captain America, Nuke, Daredevil on the cover. Let's see how we did on 233. Oh, got a 9.6 on that too. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. Now, granted, I got these for the PC, but I wouldn't mind parting with this. And 9.6 is pretty good, and especially with the Frank Miller autograph on there. I mean, that's pretty good. It still should be pretty desirable. And I bought these to help pay for some of this collection. I don't mind parting with this. If anybody's interested in it, that's a beautiful book. I think the signature is in a really good place on there. So 9.6, Daredevil 233. All right, and then we had a second issue of 233. I had two of those in there. And as I said, I put these in here because I'm going to use this to help pay for something. I'm going to sell this, one of these at least, and I'll help pay for some of this order. Let's see how we did on the second copy of 233. Oh, yeah! We got that 9.8 on there too. So that right there, that's the last one in the order here. Oh my God, I got a 9.8 on that one as well. That is freaking awesome. I'm telling you, these all look super good. Even this 9.6. Again, we'll put these side by side. We will compare and see if I can find anything. Because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't know. I don't know what they're seeing on here, because these are super clean copies. But, guys, that is it. That is, wow, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 books in that signing. Man, what a nice order, right? I mean, this is just freaking fantastic. This right here, I don't have it in front of me, but I will look it up and I will give you a fair market value, especially on this one right here. I might do it on all of these books. It may be a little hard to look up some of these prices, but I will try to find this one right here, because that one right there is just takes the cake, guys. Wow, that is awesome. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I did. It came a huge success. Those 9.6s, obviously I won as 9.8s. I felt like all three of these Daredevils were really good. I'm not surprised about the one Wolverine here being a 9.6, the original. The 9.6 on the Facsimile, though, is a disappointment. That right there should have been a 9.8. I can understand the Daredevils being 9.6s necessarily. They're a little bit older. I get that. But that Facsimile should have been a 9.8. But it is what it is. And overall, I could be happier, I should say. I am super ecstatic about this. Man, I tell you, I may go to bed with this tonight. This may go to bed with me. I may sleep with it. It is so nice. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this unboxing. Do you like these books? If you're interested in any of these, except this one and the Elektra, I will be... You can reach out if you want to offer anything for them. Let me know. I don't even know what they're worth at this point. Like I said, I'll put some fair market values on the screen when I do the editing, and we can go from there. Like I said, just reach out to me. You know, I always put up here at the top, I always put collectorauctions@yahoo.com. That's how you can reach me, or you can reach out to me on YouTube. But right now, I'd say just email me, and we can talk, guys. So anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to go to bed. It's got back from work. It's 3:30 in the morning already. I'm going to have to sleep in, but I wanted to see what these grades were. Couldn't be happier. I may not be able to go to sleep for a while. So that's it. I will see you for the next video, guys. Take care.